Okay, so this is my top tweet of the week video for week 11. And I just wanted to start by talking about one of Lindsay's tweets from week 10. And she was talking about, she shared a quote on Twitter that was talking about meeting our students where they are. And we may have some students who don't want to be there for whatever reason. Or, of course, we're going to have students that are all sorts of different levels. We're going to have students with modifications, students with IEPs, and it's important to meet those students where they're at instead of just expecting everyone to be at the same place. This is something that I've really learned this semester as I've been in my kindergarten class. We have each student is on their own personal level. They may be on the same reading level, but they all struggle with different things and understand certain things that others don't. Also, just we have some that have IEPs, some that don't have technical IEPs, but that have that need modifications and have ADD and are on medicine, and some that aren't on medicine and haven't been technically diagnosed with anything, but just can't stay focused and stuff like that. So it's very important to meet those students where they are instead of just expect them to fall into place and just to learn as all the other students are. So anyways, really liked that. My 3 tweets from this week. The first one is choosing effective apps for lower grade levels, especially kindergarten, can be very challenging. So this is a checklist on the EdTech website, and it's basically different questions to ask yourself when choosing an app for the classroom. What kind of content are you trying to teach? And so it goes through, it's 10 different questions to ask yourself. So that was very helpful, I thought. Then this visual is how are you building a positive teacher-student relationship in your classroom? And so these are all positive ways to build relationships. So are you praising your students? Are you showing interest? Are you enjoying being there? Do you listen to them? Are you teaching them or treating them as individuals, kind of like we just talked about, non-judgmental, being sensitive to their feelings or their thoughts about learning? So I just thought that was really good to think about. And then my last tweet this week, I thought this was very applicable because we've talked a lot about this in 435 and in social studies as we were going through the EdTPA boot camp, giving feedback during or for specifically for EdTPA, but just in general in our classroom should not just be an X or a check. And so this is a visual that kind of goes through how do you know if your feedback that you're giving is effective or isn't. And so it tells you things to avoid, and then it tells you things to make sure that you're doing. So I just thought this was good too, for just a reminder of kind of holding ourselves accountable with that and making sure that we are giving good, effective, informative feedback. And again, this will help us with our EdTPA stuff. So anyways, hope everyone had a great week 11, and I hope that everyone has a great week next week.